This short video was recorded by Social Value International to explain the SDG Impact Standards and their relationship with the SVI standards and the principles of social value. As concepts such as sustainability, responsible business, social value, and impact management have become more mainstream, there's a growing landscape of standards and principles designed to help enterprises and investors manage their impact on people and the planet. And whilst this proliferation of standards and principles can be quite confusing, they do also provide options for organisations. But the key questions to ask is which standards and principles should be adopted, by whom, and for what purpose. To help navigate this landscape and to help enterprises and investors contribute positively to the Sustainable Development Goals, the United Nations Development Programme created the SDG Impact Standards. The SDG Impact Standards were explicitly designed to build upon and unite existing standards and principles together into one overarching framework organised into 4 areas: strategy, management approach, transparency, and governance. Existing standards and principles, such as the Principles of Social Value and the SVI Standards, the Women's Empowerment Principles, the Global Reporting Initiative, the IMP Dimensions of Impact, and many more, are all integrated within the SDG Impact Standards. Through the SDG Impact Standards, we have one overarching framework for decision making that helps us navigate setting a strategy for contributing positively to sustainable development, embedding internal systems for a management approach that relies on impact data, supporting transparent disclosures, and implementing appropriate governance structures for accountability. Now, you may wonder how this relates to the social value principles. Well, in applying the SDG Impact Standards, users are explicitly required to adopt the principles of social value and apply the SVI standards, which are designed to optimise impact on well-being for all materially affected stakeholders. SVI standards 1 to 5 are all needed to develop their management approach, whilst SVI standards for 6 and 7 best support practice in transparency and governance. SVI standard for Principle 8, Be Responsive, complements the SDG Impact Standards focus on strategy and decision making to achieve the SDGs. In a nutshell, anyone serious about implementing the SDG Impact Standards in their operations should apply the social value principles. This is not an either-or situation, but clearly a case of standards that reinforce each other. Social Value International are delighted to be partnering with the UNDP to develop and roll out the SDG Impact Standards. Together, we can transform our practices to contribute positively to sustainable development.